Hey there, so today we're going to be going over some of my favorite moments from Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. So, let's begin. Actually, the first thing I'm going to mention is how I find, this is not really a moment per se, but I do find it fascinating how the original title of Return of the Jedi was Revenge of the Jedi. I know that is not a specific moment of the film, but it is a moment of its advertising and early publicity. So I think it counts, and I just find that fascinating. But now for some actual moments from the film, some random still images from the film to show behind you. But yeah. So I would say one of them would be the Battle of Endor. You know, the really first truly massive and epic space battle in the Star Wars saga. Think about it. All you had in Return of the Jedi was a was a Millennium Falcon outrunning a Star Destroyer and the Death Star and destroying a few TIE fighters. Then you had the Battle of Yavin. Just X-Wings against the Death Star and its complement fighters. Not a huge thing. And then Empire Strikes Back, even less. Now, Empire Return of the Jedi, this huge battle above Endor, captured ships on both sides fighting each other, getting destroyed, Death Star firing a super laser, the Executor going down and getting destroyed. A truly epic space battle that we hadn't seen in the Star Wars universe prior, and there would be none really again until re- Revenge of the Sith, the truly massive and epic space battle with more than just simple starfighters going against a larger force. Let's see, what another favorite, or do I want to talk more about the Battle of Endor before I go on to my next favorite moment? I'll just go on to my next favorite moment, shall we? The Battle of Endor again, but this time on the ground. Again, just kind of interesting. And interesting, the natives and just a few elite rebels fighting against an imperial garrison, who in the Legends continuity was the 501st, one of the best stormtrooper legions. Now, I don't believe that is true in the canon, but they are said to be the stormtroopers there are in canon are said to be one of the best the Empire has. So there's something, just a few highly skilled rebels and native Ewoks. And people don't give Ewoks as much credit as they deserve. Besides, you had pretty much every Ewok on the planet helping the rebels, and the Ewoks are not cuddly teddy bears that people make them out. No, they're carnivores. What do you think they did with the stormtroopers? Leave them in the jungle to rot? Decompose? No. They probably consumed a decent portion of them. They were going to eat Han and Luke and Chewbacca, so yeah. I'm sure the Rebel Alliance did take as many prisoners as they could, but the ones that were already dead, I'm pretty sure the Ewoks started eating them. Think of that. That's just creepy, and that itself is not part of my favorite moment, but it's kind of a defensive Ewok thing. But overall, how primitive natives using the advantages of knowing their natural environment and better blend in, who were able to take down the Imperials too. That there is the fascinating part, and the part I really would consider part of my favorite moment. And I probably could go into a few more, but I'm just gonna give my last moment, which is when Luke returns to Dagobah and Yoda's death, and then Luke's subsequent conversation with the ghost of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the ghost of Ben Kenobi, where Luke realizes that Leia is his sister. That scene there, that moment is just impactful. Really, like, shows like a lot of what it just draws the universe even more in together. And this is just the original trilogy that really helps draw in together. So yeah. So thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and also subscribe for future Star Wars content. Also consider supporting me on Patreon donations there can greatly help my channel out, maybe some better video editing and recording software, which I would love to have, and even maybe some hardware. Some things would be beneficial. And also consider following me on social media. And as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the force be